we're here to present a different episode, not the one that we comfortably sit on the chair in the studio and blah, 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 blah. We discuss about the hair loss and the transplantation and who is the best in the world. This English, guys, this is very common. We're 10 million people in a world of 8 billion, and everybody is going on TikTok and Instagram and says, I'm the best surgeon in the world. All the others are nothing. And so we are here in my clinic, in Advanced Clinics in Limassol, Cyprus. We just concluded the live surgery workshop within the 9th World FUE Institute Congress that took place in Limassol. I think overall it was a successful meeting. We met again with good friends from all around the world. I'm very happy that I have some of these close friends together with me today. And I would like to introduce to you Dr. Özgür Öztan from Turkey. He is considered the most handsome hair surgeon in Turkey and Central Asia. Very successful in Russia as well. This is what the rumors say. Next to him is a living legend. He is one of the guys that we refer in our textbooks. He is Dr. Jean Devroye from Belgium. But she's alive here. She's not AI. She found some time to come with us. Oh, this is wedding probably. Okay, there's a wedding coming. Big wedding. Yeah, big wedding. Great wedding. Next, we have Dr. Maxim Schumack from United States, or the Robotop, and you will understand why he's the Robotop. And last but not least, not my close friend, my brother, my hermano from Mexico, Dr. Alejandro Gonzalez. The longest hair doctor. So, guys, I set a lot of stress in this event because I was the host and I wanted everything to be okay. And first of all, not question, but I want your opinion. How did we do? Did we do average? Did we do a lousy job? Or did we do a good work afterward? What do you think we did? Never come again, huh?
Never come again. We're fine, Cyprus. So, as you know, it's a long way for me. I cannot come direct flight to here. It's the Ankara, Istanbul, Athens, I can start like that. It's a long way, but at the end, I find a great host, a friendship, and a very successful organization. Like always, it's not my first time in VFI organizations. That's great meeting. I meet with my friends, and I also see some new faces, which is great for every society. So we know each other, but we meet actually young beginner doctors who can come share the experiences, their opinion, and we can grow with new doctors. Actually, on my side, the meeting was great, and thank you for your host. It's great organization. Even the events was we enjoy too much. And I hope in the gala we can enjoy again. I hope so. The workshop was also great, well organized. Thank you for all the stuff.
That's the same for me. I would say that the surgery was well organized with yesterday on the presentation of all the place and what is there. Since I've been very trying and investing in the surgery with different doctor, different technique, and it's very important to have surgery great through this. It's very important when we come to the US. It's so different. I don't always realize it's very process. But as good as in Europe, but especially really here is not concentrated. It's Cyprus, it's Greek salad, it's the quality of the food was excellent.
I'm happy to hear this. Maxim, okay. It is very important because you have a large event to organize, and I'm sure you have some stress about the food because you have the honor and privilege to organize the next ISHRS World Meeting in Brazil.
Yes.
Would you think that the experience with that shared with this?
It's actually one of the reasons I wanted to attend because I'm looking what to do and what not to do. Okay, in this, I had a have a critical thinking and a critical look. And I already made some conclusions, for example, what I'm going to adjust during the SHS meeting. But I want to say, it's a great opportunity to be here, to learn from the best minds in hair restoration, to share a little bit of what I think might be useful for some people or some doctors. And yeah, Greek culture is in my with my experience is equal what Greeks music, food is absolutely fabulous. Okay, so only that was a good reason to come here. So.
Thank you so much. Alejandro, you would come even if I was alone in the meeting, because you're my brother. But overall, was it worth it to pay all these Mexican pesos, all this big flight from Mexico to come to Cyprus?
It's always a pleasure to be here. And as I tell, I love Greece, and Greece loves me. What I can tell you.
That's true.
Completely. And of course, it's a long trip for me, but always is a pleasure to share and also meet with great friends. Especially, the friendship is the best. But we always learn from all the different conferences. Sometimes we think, oh, I'm very experienced worker, I know everything. But no, in this kind of conferences, you can get some surprises sometimes and learn new things. Not from the most experienced workers, sometimes from the beginners, you can learn a little.
That's true, and I believe this is true for all of us. I used to say that even the most experienced doctors, they go to the workshops, to the conferences, and they teach 95% of their time. What happens with the remaining 5%? The remaining 5% we learn. Because we learn from each other. We saw something from John, something from Özgür, something from Alex, something from Maxim, something from me. And then you say, even if you work in this field for many, many years, you go back to your clinic. Maybe I should change my protocol, I should modify it, I should incorporate this new technique or this new technology in my everyday practice, and this is how we evolve. That's your great. I mean, Özgür, you are one of the top experts in the world that are doing the manual FUE, which is time-consuming and difficult, and needs high level of expertise, and also the stick in place. And this is what you demonstrated in the workshop today, in a difficult case, a scar case. Tell me a few things about this, and also, was the meeting interesting in you from techniques or the machinery or the devices of the other colleagues that you think, okay, I will take something back for my practice as well. I had the benefit from this. What is this?
So, as you said, I have my experience on the manual extraction as many years. I like to work with that. But, so, everybody asked me why you are using manual extraction. Because it takes time, needs effort, and sometimes we need more than 1 day for finishing our procedures. So, if I could start again to the hair transplantation, maybe it will be not easy choosing the manual extraction again because it really needs effort. So what I see as Mr. Devroye is here, that from his manufacturer, I see the new handle. This is the handle that is very close to my handles, manual extraction. First of all, from the first day, I decided and talked with Dr. Catherine and you. I will really try to do some draft with your new machine because it's really interesting. The technology is very, very fast. As development, they find different solutions. I actually really like. And what is interesting is not from doctors. Sometimes you can see different solutions from nurses and stuff. So you cannot notice which kind of problems make your daily practice harder for you. And after you watch exactly in details, and you can see some solutions. It's very tricky solutions they have. Also, I see some solutions in your clinic.
Yeah.
I will not share with you, but I will also make this clear.
Oh, guys, this is, you need to understand, this is a multinational corporation who like the mafia of stem transplantation. So, whatever is said in this room stays in the room. Jean, I have to say, and it's not advertising for Jean Devroye, because she doesn't need it, but I shared my own opinion also, it's positive, but I shared many positive reactions on your machine, and I want your experience on this. We have talked about this, but the audience needs to know. Is the machine, is the punch, is the doctor, is the protocol, what makes a successful FUE extraction?
I would believe that mainly is the punch. The main invention was the punch. Probably if I have to give some percentage, like 70 or 80% is the punch. Obviously you need to have a good hand, but many people has, I would say, good hand, or they will find a way to have good one. My system is forgiving, even for beginner. Today Dr. Ferrer was doing the extraction the first time.
Let me mention this.
The first time with this device.
This particular case was designed from the beginning to serve a doctor that is experienced in health foundation but working with new devices and see how they perform. And I have to say, we have the statistics that your machine performed really well. Really well.
2.6 hypergraph immediately. The quality of the graph was excellent. So, yes, I believe that really the key is the punch. It is good to have a good machine also, and the fact that it wireless is a plus, but you could use it with a wired and give you the same stuff.
I can definitely say it's user friendly. It's very, very easy to handle as a doctor. It's very easy.
And this is my daily. All my life was turned around this goal: do better and better and better, and try to get the best quality. So now I'm almost retired like a surgeon, but
Oh, you're so young.
I'm so happy to win this society, this company, and to have so many very good people that are using the system, using the guys now, are using the system, and I'm happy that's because I can feel that all this year that I've spent to try to improve will still be present by my thought and by my system. And it's completely true, so that coming to a meeting allow us to learn. The first time I saw the reply system was the time I went to Korea 11 years ago, and I saw Jim Harris working with one of his sponge, and I saw the quality of the glass, and oh my God, it's a good idea, and I transformed, and it's always like that. We learn by others, we never do the surgery alone. We are taking part of the surgery, we try, and even now, it's important to visit. I didn't take a long time to visit the other surgeon because I was there with new surgeon, was doing the surgery. Anyway.
It's great to be around people like Jean, not because he's our friend, but being in this field for so many years and having accomplished so much, what other people will just refer to, we have here as living history. And let's not forget that we had the honor to host Dr. Jerry Wong, one of the pioneers in the world in hair restoration, the first generation. And we're very proud to have him here as well. Maxim, tell us why it is the reason they call you the Robocop, and also what are those machine guns that we brought for us? Okay, can you explain?
So
Okay.
first of all, I'm really honored. Just me, I'm relatively new. I've been doing overall 15 years, but running my own practice for 10 years.
Not just
But it's sitting with you, with John, with I'm very young. It really it's humble because I came 10 years ago and I was able to enhance my practice and prepare it just because of this Society of Hair Restoration Surgeons. Exchanging information. But regarding what they call me in Europa, okay, I'm obsessed about surgery ergonomics. This is number one priority. I think in our competition now, we're trying to do bigger cases, mega giga cases, and so on.
We will talk about bullshit later. We'll be the
So what makes you able to perform is how comfortable you are. Okay, so using the exoskeleton, something that I've noticed for construction workers. So I was thinking, okay, why not to use it in the OR? And it gives you this ability to work at any posture and perform consistently for several hours in a row, and that's what makes the difference. Okay, this how you set up your environment. And there's a lot of other things that I use in my practice to ultimately if I'm uncomfortable, my patients will get better results. Okay, if I can finish quality work from the beginning till the end, the patients will benefit.
Yeah. And what about the multi?
Yes. So this is another thing that there's a Korean company called Inwood, and it's a multi-loaded implanter. You can go 10 grafts at a time, and it takes only 1 second per graft. So when you have 10 grafts in your hand, 10 seconds, you place 10 grafts. You take the next one, 10 seconds, 10 grafts. So you can theoretically, at this stage I've been using it for 4 months, and I was able to get approximately 1,600 grafts per hour. But your theoretical speed, as I get better, I think 2,000 grafts per hour will be very much feasible and achievable.
Okay, we'll talk about bullshit later.
Yeah.
Just one second. Alejandro, Alex, what are you doing in this table? This table says many dinosaurs. It says this big guy that is very threatening. That's why I invited him. I thought you guys picked me. Okay. What are you doing here? You're the young generation. You're younger than 40 years old. What the hell are you doing in this table of old experts, almost retired? I will tell you what they're doing.
I'm a very funny guy.
You're a very funny guy, you're a performer, but also you belong in the new generation of hair surgeons that bring innovation to our field, because you are amazing in doing in the same way that we do the classic hair and every week, the long hair every week, which and the after hair, which we consider very difficult. A few years ago, Jean, we wouldn't touch, we would see after hair, we say, no, we cannot do every day for you. And now you perform very easily, and not only you perform, and I know you perform many important people in Mexico, celebrities, government officials, many Americans, but also you train doctors already, although you're very young, in this technique, in long hair every week. Tell us a few things, how do you think this technique evolving, okay? And what else did you learn in this particular workshop?
Well, I have to tell you, long hair at FUE, it's beginning. Right now, a lot of doctors, especially new generation doctors, are putting a lot of attention into long hair at FUE. I think it's growing really fast, but this is a little bit concerned because it's growing very fast, and I see that some of these new generation doctors are making very big mistakes. And they try to use it like, okay, a very good marketing tool. That's the most dangerous thing, I think. Number one. Number two, they say, oh, okay, I can perform the same number of grafts. And they start making these textures. So I think it's a field that comes and that is growing as fast as the devices and this technology, because this can be possible with the devices. Also, for example, in this workshop, was making some long hair. Okay.
He told me, I will make this machines obsolete. I will do the manual long hair. I will raise everybody else.
Yes, and what is this? But this is very important because this tells you that long hair was possible always. And this is one of the things when I talk about long hair, I just put always the word. Long hair FUE, can I cross long hair? It's FUE, it's the sense of FUE. It was always there. it was a beauty. The only barrier was the long hair. And it's not complicated to extract. And the real challenge is in the skin. So I think this is a technique that is going to be growing in the next year, maybe the next 2 or 3 years it's going to grow. And I think we're going to see more devices, very cheap devices to make this. But one of the things that I see is that the good technologies as Devroye technologies, as the Mama, as the Limassol, all these technologies can afford something really important for this technique, because the good quality of the hair grafts, less manipulation of the hair grafts, and less time. That's the clue. This is the 3 points give you the clue to have a successful long hair hair transplant. And this is completely the truth. Okay, I have 6 years making long hair, and I see all my mistakes during all these 6 years that I was making maybe in my technique and changed a little bit. Okay? And that's how I turn my practice right now, maybe 85-90% of my actual this is long hair. I can tell you I perform almost daily long hair, and that gives me the experience to understand a little bit better how to handle, how to place, and how to understand when it's a good technique and what's not a good technique, when I have to shape and when I don't have to shape. And this is a very good important point that new generation needs to understand, that one technique is not going to solve everything. No, I have to use both. In some cases, I have to shape the patient to make a nice procedure and give a nice result. We need to understand that.
We had a really impressive long hair eyebrow restoration yesterday by Dr. Rodriguez, and the patient was really amazed that she immediately saw the result of the operating.
Yes, I can tell you that there are some specific procedures that I can tell you. That's and I said it in my presentation. My personal opinion, for example, eyelashes. Absolutely, the indication has to be long hair.
Yes.
Absolutely, long hair.
Yeah.
No,
It's not me. Within many years, we are performing the eyebrow with long hair. That's why I can construct some. But it is 2,000, 3,000 a day with my system looks impossible.
Keep it up. Okay, guys, I would like to conclude with something that is at the same time funny or ridiculous, but also very serious. At least those people that are around this table, they can deliver what they speak about. I mean, we're not just talking on Instagram and TikTok or YouTube. We can actually do what we say to do. You tested and we have video recorded you using your skeleton and your multipliers. He honestly, guys, he honestly did the long hair review. I saw him, trust me. The Devroye machine, wow, it really works. I can guarantee you that. Özgür, he doesn't talk bullshit. He does manual extraction. Okay, I do what I do. I fix cars. I'm a plastic surgeon for 20 years. I use the sharp implants I introduced to Europe with Jose Lorenzo probably at the same time, maybe 16, 17 years ago. This is our expertise. But there are a lot of people in our field bullshitting the audience, bullshitting the non-experts. So, by closing this, let's say, meeting, I would like your opinion, each and every one of you. What is the biggest modern bullshit, according to your opinion, in hair restoration? Özgür.
Great question. First of all, this kind of meetings, they are scientific meetings. If you say something, you have to show us. You have to perform also. If you will not perform anything, if you will not want to share anything, you cannot talk about it. So there's many colleagues, doctors, actually, they say that they can do a couple of thousands in a very short time. I see some results go lower, 12,000, 15,000, and one would stay in one surgery, 50 density, 60 density. So if these doctors can perform it, then they have to show us how we can do it. And if it's possible, let's do all together And why? My patient should come 2-3 times to week, and they have to stay in my surgery room for 5 days. If I can do it in 1 day with successful result, I want to give the service to even my patient. It is, if it's development in science, these doctors should show us awareness. And they have to teach us, and we have to give the same service quality. This is medicine, right? That's why we are here. It's not because we want to enjoy, that's why we travel to here. Actually, I don't trust because I'm sure 100% it's not true. But in the social media, you see something else. That's why I have a problem with these cases. What I can tell the gay share of use that.
That's what the Americans say, put your money where your mouth is.
Yeah.
Is that right? So, what is the biggest solution of today?
I would say that the main bullshit for me is black market. I began the hair transplant surgery 27 years ago. And I saw the first year the quality was growing because it was the FUT came, the technique with follicular unit, one follicular unit at a time. So we had instruction for the hairline from World Shapiro. So the level was growing, but I could say after something like 10 years, especially when the FUE came, unfortunately, many doctors teach assistant and now many non-doctors are doing the surgery. And it seems that this non-doctor even doesn't know the classical rule to make a hairline. So now a hairline with multi-graft, with 3 or 4 hair graft, bad direction, too straight, angulation. So many mistakes. It's like they are making a competition for the worst hair transplant surgery. And this is something that I'm so sad about it because the field is so good, the technique is so good. Why do patient doesn't realize that they have to go going the way to do a good hair transplant and not just following TikTok or Instagram and not just going to the cheapest one that many times is not a doctor. So this is something that is not only bullshit, I'm sad about it.
Yeah.
It
is at the same time, it's, we see as experts things that we think they are funny, but they are dangerous for the patients.
Yes,
and we need to do a lot of repair.
Yes.
It's a part of our activities to repair. We have all desperate people coming to us, and sometimes it's impossible to repair. When we have over-harvesting on the donor area, it's too late.
Yes.
It's gone.
And we saw it today. I saw it was good in Instagram. 2 hours course. I will show you 7 different types of fragments, how to do it for $29.
Oh, very nice.
This cheap. What's the thing, right?
Okay, so how do you think that doctor is going to train online with $29 to make 7? Okay, you're going to make the same 7 different fragments to all your patients.
It's like in North Korea with Kim Jong-un, he only authorizes 5 haircuts. What do you say? I mean, you're very active in social media. There's a lot of bullshit in social media.
Yes. Actually, you read my mind. That's amazing. That's what I want to say. The biggest, in my opinion, bullshit is social media. Because it's a deceit that being multiplied, amplified by many practices. So when doctors really post their best case scenario, like 1 in 100, and they try to deceive patients by telling you everyone will get the same results, right? You got 1 in 100, the best possible outcome. So we have to think about ethics. Okay, we need to post realistic results. We need to let patients know this is what realistically you can achieve with this type of procedure, these many grafts, right? And the second one, as I said, is this is blood market clinic. Okay, and I'm very active on social media. You see, I have one post that's approaching 700,000 views in one repair case came from blood market clinic. Okay, and the most common comment they're trying to get me, oh, these technicians, they did thousands of cases that are not medical doctors. And I asked them, can you name me one of these techniques?
Yes.
Can you find me a website where you can review a technician? When you go to a black market clinic, you have no clue whose hands will be performed. You're sorry.
Exactly.
It's a complete gamble. I mean, you could be lucky and get somebody who is really good, but you have no way of entrust this person with your surgery. So that's what I tell them. This is this is black and white. There's no gray in between.
Yes.
Yes, it has to be done by qualified surgeons, providers, but someone you can trust in the body.
That's true. So, it was really nice chatting with you guys. I know you're very tired, and Özgür now is catching inside, but I didn't let him rest, and we have this long interview. I hope we have some fun at the gala, and we have some rest. Again, I would like to thank you for being part of this, coming, living your practice, joining us here. Özgür, we need to invite, and we have invited our dear friends here and most of our esteemed colleagues to the next FUE Society meeting in Warsaw, Poland, 10 to 12 September. And of course, we rest for a few weeks, and then we join Maxi with big event, the World Congress of ICHRS in Rio de Janeiro in Brazil. Who doesn't want to go to Rio? Let's stop it.
But keep the music.
Thank you for being here, and we will host the next interview and the next podcast. Maybe from Warsaw. Why not? Let's repeat this.
Yes, very nice.
Good. Thank you very much for being with us.